Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good evening again to fellow listeners of Radio Institute of Islamic Understanding Malaysia, IKIMfm. You are still with me, DJ Ahmad Nazri Muhammad Yusof, accompanying you for English section at Saturday's edition. Well, we have reached to the final segment this evening in full case. Dear listeners, the religion Islam gives lots of significance and importance on work in various places in the Holy Quran. The significance and importance of time has mentioned in various places. It is also said that time must not be wasted in useless activities. In the Holy Quran, Almighty Allah has drawn attention to all the creations that can achieve the best possible results with the help of proper planning. As a true Muslim believes in the fact that nothing can be created without doing proper planning, Almighty Allah describes in the Holy Quran that how both heavens and earth were created in the period of 7 days. This shows a sign for all the mankind. After this, Quran gives a message to humanity that it must play a positive role towards earth and it must also work for making it a better place. As it is mentioned in the Holy Quran, Surah An-Najm, verse 39 till 41, which says that man can have nothing but what he strives for, that the fruits of his striving will soon come in sight. Then will he be rewarded with a reward complete. Surah An-Najm, verse 39 till 41. So inshallah, listeners of IKIMfm, our topic for this segment today, we shall discuss the art of working smart. The art of working smart. We'd like to welcome to our listeners of IKIMfm. If you have any questions or if you would like to express your views or opinions on this topic, you can interact with our special guest. Inshallah, I shall introduce her in a short while. The number is 0362051500. Once again, 0362051500, or you can log on to our Facebook, facebook.com/ikim.fm. Alright, the art of working smart. Today, our special guest today is Puan Zubaidah Abu Bakar. So she's in the main studio of IKIMfm today to elaborate on this topic. So I would like to welcome Puan Zubaidah. Assalamualaikum, Puan Zubaidah.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you so much for having me, DJ Nazri.
Yeah, my pleasure too. So thank you for spending your precious time on the studio to share with our listeners on the topic that I've mentioned just now.
My pleasure.
So maybe as a start, could you just introduce yourself? I was mentioned that you were the women's empowerment trainer, speaker, and coach, and maybe you have some furthermore about your background or your profile.
Yeah, thank you, DJ Nazri.
Yes.
I am a women's empowerment coach.
Yes.
Who empowers women to make a life transformation based on their true potential and purpose in life, so that they will live a happier life, more joyful life, as an individual, wife, mother, daughter, and also daughter-in-law. I was actually with Petronas for 30 years. I just quit last year. I was a corporate trainer for almost 10 years in Petronas. I was based in Petronas Leadership Center in Bangi. My specialization is on mindset. I teach a lot on mindset, and also aside from that, my specialization is also on communication and English.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much for the profile. All right, the art of working smart. So to begin our topic today, maybe you would like to share with the listeners what does actually working smart means.
Okay, what does working smart mean? This is very interesting.
Yes.
Okay, I will start by saying that we live in a success world. Everybody wants to make success. Everybody wants to achieve success in whatever they are involved in, be in business, career, at home, or wherever. But we tend to chase after success in our careers or business at the expense of family, relationships, health, and spirituality. Yeah, that's the scary part. But actually, if you want to be successful in life, we need to strive for a balance. So to me, working smart is achieving the objective or desired result while maintaining the family work-life balance in our life as much as possible. That is doing less but achieving more, using the minimum but getting the maximum, and most importantly, is depending on Allah all the time to achieve our goal or objectives. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Success is often a result of hard work, but it is important to recognize that failure too is often a result of hard work. As leaders, for example, they must recognize the difference between working hard and working smart, not just for themselves, but for those they lead. So could you describe the major difference between working smart and working hard?
All right, the difference between working smart and working hard. All right, working smart, I will start with that. Working smart is the way we accomplish things. It is done in the best way, in the smartest way. We must be efficient and effective when performing our work. That is, we have to do the right thing and we have to do the right thing and do it right. Now, doing the right thing, actually, that is being efficient, and do it right, that is being effective. Okay, that is the most important thing when we do things. That is the smart way. And of course, talking about working hard, is we see people, they're spending so much time doing something. They perhaps miss their lunch, they miss, socializing with friends and all those kind of things. Now, the question is whether are they meeting the objective of what they're doing. Right, now, that is working hard, spending more time, but not actually meeting. Maybe they're meeting what they're trying to achieve, but they are spending so much time on it ineffectively. All right. Yeah.
And what are some of the benefits of working smarter instead of harder? All of us hard in life, there is no doubt about it. We work hard in our jobs so we can excel at work. We work hard to maintain our relationships. We work hard so we can achieve the best results in our life. So what is actually the advantages of working smarter instead of harder, Puan Zubaida?
Okay, I like this. Benefits of working smarter instead of
Yes.
harder, right? Okay, definitely you'll be more focused in life because you're very sure, you're very sure of your end in mind. You are very crystal clear of your end in mind. How to achieve it? Definitely in the smarter way of doing it. Okay, and you live a life that is more meaningful, more purposeful, more focused. Okay, you have a family life balance. All right, you will not. You will be balanced mentally, emotionally, spiritually, health-wise, and financially. Okay, and then you'll be more relaxed. You have time to socialize. You have time to relax. You can travel. You can do a lot of things. And then you can rest. You can sleep well. And then this is some of the benefits of working smart. And you even have time to exercise. Simple things like that. In short, you will have a more meaningful life, more purpose in life. Yeah, adding value to other people and yourself first.
All right, before we move on, talking about the techniques, Puan Zubaida, or the ways to work smart rather than working hard, do you strongly agree that being a perfectionist when we are working is considered to be working smarter than working harder? I mean,
Being a perfectionist is definitely not a smart way to do things.
Okay.
I used to be like that. Like simple thing like sending email, I have to make sure the font is right, the size is right, and I have to put colors here and there just to emphasize on things that is really time consuming. That is really not perfect. And before I submit something to my boss, I really have to make sure that that everything, just because I'm maybe a bit good in English, so I have to make sure that the sentences are right. So these are really not good. What is more important is that focusing on what. That's why it's very important that we need to ask our boss, what is it that is important to him. For instance, he wants to this magic number, whatever of this of anything. So make sure that we are meeting the requirement of our customer. So perfectionist is really, really not a smart way of doing things.
Okay, so thank you very much for the first three questions on this show, which the topic of our discussion today, the listeners, is about the art of working smart. So we welcome to our listeners of IKIMfm, not only me, who are going to ask questions to our special guest today, Puan Zubaida Bobakar. You also have an opportunity to do so. You can dial this number 0362051500 or log on to our facebook.com/IKIM.fm. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned listening to IKIMfm, pilihan utama anda.
Ya Allah, Ya Allah.
Sekarang disampaikan pengumuman solat fardu maghrib bagi badan-badan utama seluruh Malaysia untuk hari ini 14 Januari akhir 1436 Hijrah bersamaan 4 April 2015.